1,400 people have been confirmed dead at this point that we know of, some of them Americans. All of this happening since Hamas attacked Israel 11 days ago. So to talk about the latest incidents and to give us an update, we are honored to have the Honorable Ms. Leviva Leak Raviv. She is the Counselor General of Israel for the southwestern portion of this country, and we are so honored to have her right now. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
I know this is a difficult time for the entire community, especially throughout the Southwest here, throughout Texas, Alabama, the entire region that you cover. And I know you've had a lot of people asking you questions as well. What has it been like trying to help the Jewish community throughout this area of the United States deal with this?
Yeah, well, this is the 12th day of the war, and I mean, words cannot even start to describe what we been gone through in these days, the atrocities we have been seeing since Saturday before last, the thousands of people being slaughtered, and I don't use this word lightly, slaughtered by terrorists infiltrating to our towns, to our communities. And it's really important to understand that, at least here in Houston, for the Jewish community, this is not a remote problem on the other side of the globe. This is their families. Every Jewish person in the world is affected in some way. Either he has relatives in Israel, friends of families, families of friends, and everybody's affected. So yes, it's been very hard 12 days.
And there are Americans still in Israel as we speak. In fact, we talked earlier today and yesterday about there was a mother and daughter who were trying to get out and try to get out of Gaza, who are from the Sugar Land area. I'm sure you're aware of that, and trying to find ways to help those people to communicate with people here at home. That's been difficult as well, hasn't it?
Well, it is war, but I know they are working right now on creating a humanitarian corridor and allowing foreign citizens to leave the Gaza Strip, which is definitely important. But we need to remember, and this is an important lesson for all of us, terrorism is never a local problem. It is a global phenomena, and it sends its evil and ugly forces all around the world. So today, Israel is at the frontier of trying to address this problem. But if we fail, God forbid, if we fail, it will knock on the doors of Europe, US, as it has before.
And can you dispel myths that some people have or that are saying, well, no, Israel's going after Palestinians in this way, but that's not the case. You're going after a terrorist group, Hamas itself, that attacked Israelis, families, children, husbands, wives, people at concerts, things of that nature. That's what you're going after, not hitting a particular group of people, residents, refugees. What Israel is doing is targeting and stopping terrorism, as you mentioned, when it comes to Hamas itself, correct?
I think it's very important and very accurate what you just said. Our war was declared upon us by the Hamas, a terrorist organization. We are not fighting the Palestinian people, by no means. Our goal is very clear, and it is dismantle all the terrorist infrastructure in the Gaza Strip in order to fulfill our duty, obligation to keep our citizens safe. This is exactly what we're doing.
And also trying to find those citizens who were kidnapped as well, too, right? Who some of which may have been from this area. This is about trying to not just send a message, but protecting people.
For sure, and we have the numbers. So we're talking now about 199 people that were kidnapped from their homes, on their way to synagogue, jogging in the street, dancing in a dance festival. Young people were kidnapped to the Gaza Strip and being held hostages. Among them, we have around 14 American citizens. So again, this is all of us a problem of all of us.
And since you mentioned it's all of us problem, for people who are not Jewish, who are watching and trying to understand all of this, what would you tell them in order to help them understand what they can do to help you and help those who are suffering and dealing with this tragedy right now?
Yeah, so I think solidarity goes a long way. It is really important in these times. Of course, we have a lot of civic organizations in Israel that can always, if one feels the need, he can always donate. But I think solidarity is very important. And I think the warfare right now is not only in Israel. This is a fight on public opinion and on the truth. So if anybody asks me, and I've been getting, I mean, literally hundreds of phone calls expressing unwavering support from our American friends, and I answer to all of them, I say the same thing. Number one, thank you so much, we really appreciate it. Number two, please, 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 don't keep it on the personal level. Be vocal, go public, talk to your elected officials, talk to your friends, to your colleagues, and share what you have seen.
Well, thank you so much. Honorable Consul General for the Southwest Region for Israel, I appreciate it, and we thank you. We'll have a lot more of her interview on our digital platforms as well as our website, CW39.com. We're CW39 Houston, no wait weather and traffic.